Welcome to Word English 101, your daily dose of English. And I am your host, Nika. I love English, and I have helped hundreds of thousands of language students learn and become fluent in English. So sit back, relax, and enjoy watching.
Hello and good morning. I have always been passionate about teaching English, but I also had several jobs before. I have worked as a journalist for a broadsheet. This is where I gained my vast experience in writing and reporting. As a journalist, I can write about anything under the sun. Anything under the sun is an idiom which means anything at all. I wrote articles for the different sections of the newspaper. An article is a text or piece of writing for any non-fiction subject. Let's get to know about the different vocabulary terms related to newspaper.
First is headlines. This is the heading or title appearing at the top of a page or article. These are usually the most important stories of the day. They are bold and in large font. They are usually found on the front page. Weather report is a section in the newspaper for weather forecasts. A weather forecast tells about the future weather, like if it's going to rain or if it's sunny the entire week. If there's going to be a chance of rain and people would need to bring an umbrella that day. The business section. You can often find reports about new inventions, innovation, advances in technology, and of course, stock reports. World news. It focuses on the news from around the globe. Obituary is a section of the newspaper about who recently died. Horoscope is a section of the newspaper about star and zodiac sign which foretell the future. Special feature is a special story or an article differing from the normal format and focusing on a particular topic. An editorial is an article containing the editor's opinions. Comic strip is a cartoon series in a newspaper. TV guide is a section in the newspaper with a guide for TV programs for the coming day or week. So some conversation questions you may hear when talking about news are, What kind of news are you most interested in? What were some of the important headlines in your local newspaper last week? What is the most important national and international story at the moment? Now, let's talk about tabloids, broadsheets, and gutter press. A tabloid is a smaller than standard newspaper which focuses on less serious content, especially celebrities, sports, and sensationalist crime stories. Broadsheets are more informative and take a serious look at major news stories. Gutter press are newspapers that are full of shocking stories about people's private lives. A scandal is an action or event regarded as morally or legally wrong and causing general public outrage.
Let's have a short review of the words that we have studied so far. What do you call the cartoon series in a newspaper? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You call it a comic strip. What do you call the section where you can read about your zodiac sign? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You call it a horoscope. What do you call that section of the newspaper which talks about who recently died? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You call it an obituary. What do you call the newspaper format that are full of shocking stories about people's private lives? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gutter press. What do you call the newspaper format that is more informative and takes a serious look at major news stories? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Broadsheet. Congratulations if you answered everything correctly. Don't be sad if you weren't able to get any of the questions right. Just play this video over and over again. It will help you with your listening and comprehension skills.
Hello, this is Gray. Today, we are going to discuss the other important vocabulary terms that you can use. Readership is the collective readers of a newspaper.
Readership of the newspapers has been increasing over the last 5 years.
Subject matter is the topic dealt within the article.
General newspapers cover all topics with different subject matters.
Supplementary magazine is a magazine which sometimes is given free with a newspaper.
The Sunday newspaper came with a supplementary magazine.
Direct quotation are words taken directly from what a person has said.
It was a direct quotation of what the king said in his speech.
Circulation is the number of copies a newspaper distributes on an average day.
The Daily News once had the highest circulation of any daily in the country.
Fact checker is a person who checks if the newspaper facts and information in an article are correct.
A fact checker of the senator's speech revealed several misleading comments about his opponent.
Again, take a look at all our vocabulary words and concepts for today.
So, those are all our vocabulary words for today related to newspaper. Try to remember as much as you can. Thank you for watching. See you again. Bye.
I hope that you enjoyed watching and learned a lot. Widen your knowledge